Oh, it's ladies' night at the Grand Ole Opry. That's Miss Wilma Cooper along with her husband, Stoney, from many years ago.
That's right. Stoney's been gone 17 years.
Has it been that long?
It has been that long.
I was talking to Jean Shepherd, and kind of the theme of our show tonight as we spotlight the ladies of the Grand Ole Opry is how it's different on the ladies than maybe it is on the men. Now, Jean was out on the road kind of by herself at an early age, but you came to the business through a family act and then continued with a family act, right?
That's right. I started with, excuse me, Mother and Dad and my two sisters and I, and it was called the Leary family. And Mother and Dad, they sung all gospel music in churches, but my sisters and I sang the country songs of the day, you know. And that's how we started. Then Mother and Dad hired Stoney to work for them at a radio station. And that's how I met Stoney. And about 2.5 years later, Stoney and I were married.
And then when Carol Lee came along, of course, Carol Lee, who sings with the Carol Lee Singers here on the Grand Ole Opry, of course, is Wilma Lee Cooper's daughter. Yes. You kind of raised her in a guitar case, didn't you? I mean, you just kind of packed her up and took her out?
Yes, she went from a little girl, just a baby, trained her to hit that road.
She told me one time, and you tell me if this is true, she may have been making this up. Did you go off and leave her one time when she was a little girl?
Sure did.
What happened?
Working out of Wheeling, West Virginia, and we worked a park over in Ohio, and my mother, she always went with us. She went in another car. She'd bring Carol most of the time and take her back. So this time, the people that had the park, they had some little children, they had swings, so they had Carol out swinging her. And everything was through, and Mother left. She thought Carol was with us, Stoney and I. And Stoney and I got ready to leave, so we thought she'd went with Mother. We got back to Wheeling, and no Carol. Gee whiz, we were excited. Ran all the way back to Ohio, where we was at, and the man and woman that had the show over there had her over at their house with their children, yes. But we were lucky.
Absolutely. Only in show business, things like that. Okay,
that's right.
Carol Lee and I are good friends, and I told her we were going to be talking tonight. I'm going to throw a couple things out at you. She told me.
Okay.
She told me one time that the movie star Farley Granger was just crazy about you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I met Farley when they did the premiere showing of Rosanna McCoy in Wheeling, West Virginia. See, the Hatfields and the McCoys, the feud was in West Virginia, and he was one of the McCoys. No, he was one of the Hatfields that married Rosanna McCoy.
But he had an eye for Wilma Lee.
Well, he was just real nice.
All right, she also told me that you are an excellent typist, that you could have been a professional secretary. That you can, how many words a minute can you type?
Well, I can, not on an electric. Electric slows me up. But the old manual typewriter, I could write steady 123 words. It was easy to get 123 words a minute.
My goodness.
They put my name.
You're going to get some job offers.
At college, for Davis Nelkins College, and they had a gold plaque down in the lobby. I was being the fastest typist to ever graduate from there.
You have a graduate degree from college.
Yes.
You're a special lady, and I'm so glad you're on our Grand Ole Opry.
Thank you.
Looking forward to hearing you sing tonight.
Well, I'm looking forward to being with all the girls. I hardly ever get to work with all the girls, you know, because I have my own group. We work out on the road and everything, and like Jean does, she got her own group. And but now here I'm getting to work with Connie and Jeannie Seeley. She and I are going to sing together.
It'll be an exciting night. That's all coming up at the bottom of the hour on the Grand Ole Opry Live. Wilma Lee, thank you for being here. We got to take a look at
Lee Cooper.
Big midnight special, shine your light on me. Big midnight special, shine your ever-loving light on me. Woke up this morning, heard the whistle blow. The jailer said, come boy, it's time to go. Big midnight special, shine your light on me. Big midnight special, shine your ever-loving light on me. Well, I never had the blues so in my life before, till my baby left me at the station door. Big midnight special, shine your light on me. Big midnight special, shine your ever-loving light on me. Big midnight special, shine your ever-loving light on me. Big midnight special, shine your ever-loving light on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the grand ladies of the Grand Ole Opry. Miss Wilma Lee Cooper, Are you now? Miss Jeannie Seeley and Miss Carol Lee Cooper, Wimley's daughter. I'm sorry, I'm getting all... This is a long show. Y'all tell them what you're gonna say.
Each season changes you. Jeannie Seeley and Carol Lee. Like the weather, your heart changes with each season. Springtime, summer, fall, and winter too. Though I know I'll never understand the reason, I still wonder why each season changes you. It was springtime when I found you like a flower, and our love grew warmer with the summer sun. Jeannie.
In the fall, I soon could see your love was changing. Breaks my heart to see what winter time has done.
Like the weather, your heart changes with each season. Springtime, summer, fall, and winter too. Though I know I'll never understand the reason, I still wonder why each season changes you. I still wonder why each season changes you.
Wilma Lee Cooper, Jeannie Seeley and Carol Lee Cooper. Ain't that great?